Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Slay. Today we'll be tackling an easy level, Cooj. A bit smaller than we're used to. We should be able to tackle this in few turns. Some interesting peninsulas around the area. Looks like we have a rather large army to start with here. And I believe that being aggressive right off the bat is probably our best bet. I am a little concerned about this yellow guy in this northwest peninsula, but not too much. We shouldn't have too much difficulty claiming... no, look, two light brown players. We might have a little bit of difficulty claiming that peninsula, and probably will have quite a bit of difficulty claiming that one as well. Now, analyzing our threats, trees definitely count among them. Make sure we're not getting bottlenecked here. Take a little bit of like to take a little bit of territory from the brown, but he's going to bottleneck us. Yeah, we'll hold that yellow player to 4 tiles. Take from the brown. Nothing for you to do. Move forward. Very good here and here. Keeping us from getting bottlenecked. Waiting patiently over there, getting away from the spearmen over there, taking territory over here. In fact, I'm going to take that one instead. That light brown player is definitely going to mess us up. Moving forward. So I'm not even sure what I should be doing with this spearman at the moment. I think I've got to get rid of you. And then we got lots of territory that we can just take. Lots of tiles that we can take with our peasants. But I want to prevent growth of too many trees. Take some territory there. And that's all we can do this turn. See what I can do to prevent yellow from being a major threat. Still nothing for you to do there. Nothing for you to do there. Would like yellow to not be a major threat. Unfortunately, it appears that the major threat is most definitely going to be dark brown. I think I've got yellow squared away here. He shouldn't be a problem. However, going to have to do something about that dark brown guy. And this light brown guy is also going to be a problem. My only hope is that if he leaves me alone just long enough, I can get a castle in there. Let's see if he does. And he does. Throwing in a castle, I'm sure he's not thrilled about that at all. Now, with this, not only can I put... Ooh. Let's see if I can rethink that a little bit. We can combine these territories. That is interesting. Let's run with that. Let's see what that does. Nothing there. We got a castle over there. Got it. And now, with him out of the way... No, unfortunately it would take 3 spearmen in order to do what I was hoping for, but there's no reason we cannot get a 3rd spearman. Gotta do something about those trees. And still nothing for you to do, and waiting patiently for another unit over there. Ooh, trees, big problem. However, trees do appear to be our largest problem. Nothing and nothing over there. Moving forward. Getting those trees under control. I'm gonna have to attack soon. Look at this guy. He's starting to encroach. He's trying to bring his territories together. Whew, man. Alright. Let's take some units from these guys, or some tiles from these guys. And I'm hoping that that will be enough. I'm actually going to do that instead. I don't want yellow to get too cocky either. Excuse me. Moving forward. And now we have another unit secured by the power of the castle. But we have lost our other tiles over there. Alright, looks like we finally got something going down here. So if we do that and that, good. We can use peasants to secure that area. And peasants will secure ourselves from the trees. And my spearman is going to continue to take territory from that yellow player holding the peninsula. Gain another territory there. Tile, there. Alright. So with him no longer much of a threat. I am finally able to do something about these trees, satisfactorily at least. And there's nothing else that I can do here without drawing massive amounts of attention to myself. But I'm going to do it anyway. I was expecting more of a fight from the green territory to my south. Alright, now that the trees are no longer a threat, I can actually... I'm going to take some of this territory like that. And one more tile there. And just as I thought, he's gone. And we'll move forward. Drat. Foolish decision, I suppose. So by finally now investing in a knight, we'll secure myself there. And gain the rest of my tiles there. And there. Still just making a nuisance of myself there. And now this is definitely an easy level because this green guy's being a moron. He has put all of his units in one place that only took 2 tiles for me to isolate. And moving forward, now I should be able to go through and clean up what little remains. And now the western side of the island is almost entirely unified, whereas the east is split into 3 different groups. And I'm still making a nuisance of myself over here. I don't know what it is about this island, but the trees grow extraordinarily fast. And we cannot let that happen. So then we'll put some spearmen out here to both defend ourselves as well as gain more territory. And I have finally managed to hold down all of the territory in the west. Continue to make a nuisance of myself everywhere that I can. Won't be long till they surrender. I'm going to move as quickly as possible here. And again, allowing myself to be a little on the anal retentive side, because I know I can. Splitting territories and accepting surrenders. 21 turns, entirely too many for an easy level, but I gotta say it was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a nice evening.